now Saturday morning. So yeah, Cardi B is on in the title. Cardi B checks impressive TV over songwriting. Come on, Cardi. And yeah, I had to think about how I wanted to do my title because I wanted it to be alluring to people. And then once they got their ass in here, they was like, wait, this might be a Cardi B fan page. You know damn well it ain't no Cardi B fan page at all. Nope, you done came up the wrong warp. Wrong warp. So we're gonna talk about that. And then she posted this shit from this. Was this Suge Knight where Suge Knight was talking about Cardi B? Some old shit. It's like, let me tell you something. Suge Knight, he was reputable back in his time. Like his word doesn't mean, and just the fact that she would even make it seem like, I ain't trying to say that everybody's opinion matters, right? In some sort of way, but in regards to hip hop in the now, Suge Knight, and then him giving her that compliment, you don't know if he was what he was basing it off of, maybe like her, her love and hip hop run, or because the music is not excellent. You have to listen. I'm not look. You could say what you want. I just don't find there to be anything excellent about Cardi B. Like, stop playing these games, Cardi. And then you online and then you quoting the person who tweeted you about impressive. Let me tell you something. You're gonna be really mad when a lot of these other smaller channels start growing. You're gonna be mad. It's like, why are you even paying attention? You're not a fucking writer. And then you keep referring back to this one song with Blueface that we know you wrote. The lyrics are so horrible. Partisan would have never said I was home Mamiana. He would have never told you to say that. And you was in front of Blueface and them and you wanted to look like a real artist, so you did that. And the results weren't responsive. That was one of your worst verses in life. So I just don't like the manipulation constantly. And it's like she's fighting for something online. It's like, you know what it is with Cardi B? She's writing the current of the Coy Leray bullshit ass conversation, and players flopped. She thought she was gonna come out. She thought that shit had some lotto vibe to it. She's gonna come out, girl to players too. Ain't nobody jacking that shit. Like, take that shit. It's like back to the shed, baby. Back. And Cardi, she trying to get on another. Cardi's trying to get on the sample too. So please believe it. Please believe she is. Yo, you know what I thought about that Sweetie record when Sweetie did that Barbie girl record? So she did that sample over, right? I don't know. Do you feel like I felt like on some real shit, right? I felt like a lot of people were saying she was jacking Nicki Flow, but guess what? I do know one thing. She does look up to Nicki and she always pays respect and she shows love, right? I don't have a problem with somebody doing this shit right, right? Of course, we don't like frauds or whatever. I felt like her voice sounded like her. Maybe she tried to grip the beat different or whatever, but she did that shit though. I ain't saying that I like the song or whatever, but I was just like, okay, she looked cute doing it too. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel any type of way with Sweetie doing that because underneath it all, when I look at her, I don't now. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if Sweetie has a ghostwriter or not, but it feels more passionate. Don't you? I believe it more coming from her. Cardi, it seems like a hoax. She's trying to say the coolest, newest words just to make it seem like she's still in New York. She's trying to say shit like she's sanctioned and she on hots too. It's like she's so corny. Like, you know what I'm saying? People who do shit like that, they will always live for the hood, and that's why they ask will always be like, oh, some shit like that. She don't get it. And I don't give a fuck how you feel. Anybody who opposing, I don't care. Like she only appeases and she say that shit to people like, oh, and I do write my music. So if you write your music so much, why is Jordan Thorpe's name in your credits all the time? And they switched it from Partisan. Why is he in the credits all the time then? Why is he in the credits if you write? If you didn't need, if you could know, see, you're squandering your mind. And honestly, you shouldn't even be in this entertainment industry. You should be, maybe if you were doing like television and shit like that, yeah. But heavy on the Kirk and Amina. Cardi B was something that went too far. Now the bitch is, oh, you know how what happens when you can't really swim like that, and then you keep edging out from away from the coast, and you turn around and look, and you all the way out there, and you like shit. Either you got to do something now, and now she all out in the middle of the ocean. It's like, bitch, you got to do something now. You got to go back and you're going to look like you ain't know how to do it and you don't know how to fucking do it. You should have never fucking been out here. You should have never been out here. I don't know why. And now she's trying to keep this shit going. And it's just like, why? Why? And listen, I don't blame anybody who has their opinion. Listen, people have opinions on Nicki Minaj all the time. And you know what it is? Cardi, I think what it is with Cardi is that she gets mad that those things that they try to throw at Nicki, like, they always try to bring up her husband and certain things like that. Nicki, that shit falls off like water on off an umbrella. It falls off, but for some reason, the ethics, it hits Cardi when she knows she a fraud ass bitch and she don't write and she's not responsible for her discography and her total being. She's know that she's not responsible for it. You're not Black Girl Magic, Cardi. You know you're not. You're not. And that's just plain the fucking C. So I don't know why she argue with people about writing rhymes. Like, you're not a fucking writer. She's delusional as fuck.